I'm joined once again by Pearl Gonzalez, who's going to be taking on Barbara Acioly coming up here at Invicta FC 29 on May 4th. Pearl, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good, James. How are you?
I'm doing very well. You just finished a workout this morning. How was the workout today?
Oh my gosh, it was intense. We had our strength and conditioning this morning, so I have an amazing strength coach out here that's just kicking our butts.
That's great. And obviously a quick turnaround for you after the last fight, but we got to talk about the last fight. Great performance against Kali Robbins at Invicta FC 28. How happy were you with that performance, getting a win over an undefeated fighter?
I was satisfied with it. I think I can do better. So there are some things that I've been working on already to make some adjustments, obviously, and improvements. But I'm very grateful for the win, grateful for the opportunity. I had a good time in there and ready to do it again.
Good stuff. Was there any added pressure heading into that fight, just with the fact you had the losing streak, you had your Invicta debut? Was there any more pressure, or was it just business as usual?
Man, it was awesome. It was just fun. I had a good time in there. I didn't allow any pressure. I did that my last couple fights. It didn't turn out very well. So this time I decided to go in there, do what I do, and enjoy every second of it. And
was there sort of a weight lifted off your shoulders just getting the win? Because I know, again, you even said so yourself, you didn't feel like you performed up to your ability in the UFC, and you went out there and you got a dominant win.
I think for me, the biggest success was just the feeling comfortable in there and enjoying myself and having a good time. The win was obviously an added bonus, and I'm very grateful. Obviously, I set a goal, and I achieved that goal. But again, I wasn't very satisfied with how I won. I wanted to finish, and which is what I'm coming for on May 4th.
Good stuff. Was there any feedback from Invicta after the fight? Because they seem pretty happy with you getting the win there.
Yeah, I actually got fight of the night that night, so I was really excited about that. I'm very grateful for that bonus from Invicta. It was a pleasure to work with them, and of course they asked me if I wanted to fight on their May 4th card, and I was game.
And last question about that fight, you mentioned the bonus money. What did you spend it on, or did you save it? What would you do with the money?
I have not spent it. I'm actually going to give it to my nieces who are going to Disney World.
Oh, awesome. That's great. You're going to score some serious bonus points there, helping them go to Disney World. That's awesome. I mentioned, obviously there's a quick turnaround here with this fight. Is this sort of ideal for you as far as getting a fight so quickly, or would you have liked to have taken some more time off?
No, I'm motivated. I'm focused. I'm enjoying my training. I'm here every day. I didn't get injured. The only thing that got hurt were my knuckles. I busted my knuckles up a little bit, but they're healed, and I'm ready to go. So as long as I'm healthy, I want to fight as much and as often as possible.
Let's talk about your opponent, Barbara Acioly. She's a great fighter. She's got the 4-2 record. How do you feel like you match up against her in this fight?
I think that this is a great fight for me. I think that, she's down to bang, and that's something that I was really looking forward to doing is showing the improvement in my striking skills. So I'm very excited to get out there and hope she's down to bang, because that's what I'm coming to do. I'm coming to brawl and make it a fun fight, I think that her biggest attribute is going to be her strength and her size. She's bigger than me. I am obviously normally a 15er, so this weight cut's going to be awesome for me, fighting at 125. And she's tough and gritty, so I'm excited, because I am too. Excellent.
And has that weight cut process started already? I know it's a different weight class, but do you have to sort of clean up the diets as well?
I've been back on my diet. I took a week off. I ate everything you can imagine. If you think of it, I ate it. And I did not feel very well the week after, but I've been back on my diet since, just training really hard. My weight is amazing. I'm under 10 pounds. I've been under 10 pounds for over 2 weeks now, so it's really exciting that I can go into this fight walking and eating and not having to starve myself and not focusing on just the weight cut. I think that this is a big test for me. We don't know yet the effects or the long-term effects on weight cutting, especially for women, our reproductive system. And so it's very important for me to try this out and see how I feel walking into a fight extremely healthy and fully fed and not overworked. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm testing the waters to see if really the weight cut is really worth it.
That's awesome. Now, as far as you mentioned, after your last fight, getting to eat whatever you want, is there like one thing you missed during training camp that you can't eat, that you can't have?
So 2 weeks out, I had to give up oatmeal, and I normally put like oatmeal and bananas. It sounds so crazy because it's so simple, but I was so sad that I did not have oatmeal. So that was like one of my very first meals. I had to get oatmeal. I've had oatmeal every day since. I love oatmeal. So that's like my healthy go-to, my daily craving. As far as like cheat meal, chocolate. I am a chocolate fanatic. I went to like a chocolate specialty store, and I got some good chocolate there. So I'm definitely a chocolate person.
That's awesome. Now, as far as training partners and training camp, is it just business as usual as far as same training partners and everything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got like a stable here. We've got Liz Carmouche. We've got Alima McFarland. We've got some amazing up-and-coming amateurs that are doing really, really well right now that are here with us. There's about 10 of us total that are just here every day grinding together, and it's just an amazing feeling. I am truly enjoying this experience and this opportunity with my girls.
Yeah, and Alima has a fight coming up too. She's going to be defending her title. How much easier does that make it, knowing you guys are both getting ready for upcoming fights?
It's awesome, you know, like she's one of my best and favorite training partners. We work hard together, we rest together, we recover together. So it's an amazing experience. It's a sisterhood here, and, you know, I think it works well for all of us here.
That's awesome. How do you see this fight playing out on May 4th?
I feel like it's going to be a banger, and all I know is I'm coming to finish. I want to finish. I did not get my finish my last fight. That's what I'm coming for, and I want to do it in a fancy way.
And I know you're obviously not looking past your opponent here, but has Invicta talked to you at all about a potential title shot or anything like that? I know you still want to figure out which weight class you want to stay in, but is that a topic that's been brought up at all?
No, we haven't talked about that at all. Right now, I'm just taking it one fight at a time, but obviously that is the ultimate goal, is to be the best, you know, to hold the strap. I love Invicta. They treated me so well in my Invicta debut. I was so happy to be with them and to fight for them. And I'm looking forward to continuing. If I come out of this fight, you know, healthy again, then I'm going to take a couple weeks to go to Japan to see my husband, and then I'm right back to business. It's right back to work.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I know your husband's obviously away right now. Is that just something you're used to now, or is it get more difficult, especially when you got like a fight coming up?
You know what? I'm enjoying my training. I'm enjoying just being focused here, and he's working hard as a sailor and being there for his sailor. So right now we're together, but we're on our own frequency, and we're both focused on our own individual goals and careers.
You watching any TV right now? Any Netflix, anything like that, getting you through training camp?
No, so I started the Jessica Jones second season, and I was like, I'm going to watch it for fight week, and I didn't because I was focused on my weight cut. So I think I want to finish Jessica Jones season 2.
Okay. Did you catch WrestleMania this past weekend? Because Ronda Rousey, obviously had her debut, for WrestleMania.
Oh my gosh. So Sundays are my crazy days where I'm so busy. I did not, but I got to see some of the highlights on social media, and she looked amazing. Her body, she's in shape. She looked happy. The moves were awesome. So it's so cool to see her really blossoming and moving forward.
Awesome. Well, certainly can't wait to see your fight. It's coming up here May 4th, live on UFC Fight Pass. It's Invicta FC 29. Pearl, I always appreciate you taking the time, especially during training sessions. Just remind people where they can find you on social media. And if you got any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
All right, at Pearl Gonzalez. Catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on Twitter, Facebook, at Pearl Gonzalez. Google me, search me. I am there. Come say hi. I'd love to say hi back. A big shout out to Marley Ray, LLC, Junior's Bar, Output Lounge and Grill, and For Life Research.